All right, so this is the start here, 0 miles. I'm gonna see how far it is to the different areas here going up to Amicalola Falls State Park Campground. So we're leaving the RV parking area here. There's the visitor center. So once you come in through the gate and get past the little toll house, the little guardhouse at the beginning, we're going up this way. Here's where you get the first warning of the 25% grade right there. And now I'm just driving normally. Last night when we got here with our travel trailer, it's basically a 24-foot travel trailer, and I'm driving a Toyota Tundra TRD V8 4x4. I don't have the 4x4 on obviously now. I'm just going in a normal mode. This right here is very doable. Anybody can come up this way. Don't worry about this section. Once you make the turn here, it starts to get a little steeper. That beeping is because I don't have my seatbelt on, but that's okay. All right, here we go. So this starts to get very steep here. You can't tell by the pictures here, but I'm struggling a little bit just with my truck with no trailer attached. There's a little pull-off area here. If you feel at this point that you can't make it up, I suggest you pull in there and start making your turn to get head back down, because it just gets worse from there. This is starting to get a lot steeper here. Once we make this right turn here, it's a fairly sharp right turn, and it's getting a lot steeper here. This is probably where they're talking about a 25% grade, or at least over 20% right here. Make the left turn here. Right now we're only about 0.7, so 7/10 of a mile in, and it's I'm having to punch it a little bit to get up this just with my truck and nobody else inside the truck. Right here is West Ridge Trail to Waterfall, the Mount Laurel Loop. There to your right, that's another little spot there that you might be able to turn around in if you feel like you made a mistake coming up this. Right now it's not as steep here, so if you get to this spot here, you're doing okay. It goes a ways now. We're at 1 mile right now, exactly 1 mile in to the steep section. Once you get past the guardhouse, we're going up here, and now here's the point where if you're going to the campground, you would turn to the left, which we did, and that gets a lot steeper there when you get to the top part. It's a very short section. And then here to the right, there's another section to park to get to the falls, I guess. I'm going to continue now here. I don't know how this goes here. We haven't been up this section yet, but this is to get up to the inn, I guess, and where to check in if you're camping. Before you get to the campground, you keep going straight instead of making a left. So this is not steep at all here. I guess we've done all the climbing we needed to do to get up here. And we're at 1.4 miles right now, and we must be getting close to, there it is. There it is. So that's the check-in. Okay, that's the check-in. I'm gonna go through it. So this is the lodge, or the inn, whatever you want to call it. And here, this is where the restaurant is at, with spectacular views, according to the comments. We haven't been there yet, but there it is. So to get up here, once you get past the real steep sections there, and then right after the turnoff to get up to the campground, if you keep going straight instead of making that left to get up to the campground, it's not steep at all once you get up this far. But the really steep part is probably the first half a mile to 3/4 of a mile up once you get past the visitor center. And then after that, if you make that left to go up to the campground, it gets really steep there at the end, especially a little sharp turn to the left there to get in, just into the campground. And once you're in the campground, there's a couple little steep sections, but you'll be fine. All right, folks, hope this was helpful. It's very doable. Just make sure if you get past that first little turnaround there, you're pretty much stuck. You got to go up.